Welcome back to Tech Nuggets. In this video, I will show you one of the popular agent framework called phidata. Okay, what is phidata? Phidata is an open source platform to build, ship, and monitor agentic systems. It comes with the feature of having its own memory, knowledge, and tools. A memory is something that agent can remember. For example, it can be a previous chat or chat history or the context. Okay, the knowledge is a database of information that an agent can search to improve its response. This information is stored in a vector database and provides agents with business context. Tools are functions that an agent can run, like searching the web, running SQL, sending an email, or calling APIs. Use tools to integrate agents with the external system. You can use any Python functions as a tools or use a pre-built toolkit. For this video, I'm going to show you how to call your one Python program as a function with the local ollama models. Let's get started. Okay, what are the activities involved setting up this environment? The first is your virtual environment. You create your own environment here. Example, I given phidata environment. Then install the required libraries on newly created virtual environment. Then run the program on the environment. The example commands are given in the screen. Before we start, make sure we have ollama installed on your system. So I have installed it on my system. It's Windows, and see the you need to pull the important models. So I'll be using Llama 3.1 and Quen 2.5. These are all 8 billion version, and I have played around with the other models. It didn't give good result. These two are, I felt it's better. You can check. Okay, I have created the environment, virtual environment, and install the required libraries using pip install on the environment. Then this is the core program which we are going to check. One thing to notice, this program I have taken from um, phidata doc site, that is docs.phidata.com. However, one change with that program is all the examples, most of the examples in phidata is given with OpenAI API, and I have changed this code to work with local ollama models. Okay, let us see the program, what it does. It's local. First of all, you define a function. It's a top hacker new stories. So it's going to return a string, and you see this is your comments. It's a three-star comments with. It's going to take an argument, number of stories what you want. Take the top 10 stories and return as a JSON. Okay. So for the response, we are using HTTPX. So it's going to be the JSON, and take that as a array, as an array, and we are going to iterate and fetch the stories, individual stories, and we are going to display the response as JSON. So I've done made a allowable, but it will be quite simple. However, this looks okay because it involves with some processing and fetching some APIs and displaying as a JSON on that, right? Then on the agent side, the important thing, this one I'm adding extra because I wanted to just to work with local model. Then you are including the tools, that is your functions what you defined here. Then additional parameter like show tool call true and markdown true. And then finally we print the response, agent dot print response. It gives a nice formatted response on the console. So one thing to notice on this models, make sure you pick the model which supports tools. For example, here Llama 3.1 and Quen 2.5. These two I found it was okay. The model, the bigger the model, the response is better. So for the local depends on your system requirement. If you are having a high graphics card, you can go for the better versions. I'm using 8 billion version. Let's go ahead and run the program. Uh, Depends on your system's configuration and the internet speed. The response time may vary. It will take some time, so it's a local. Let's go ahead and start this. Okay. As I said, that's a nice UI which talks about thinking and summarizes the top five stories of hacker news. That was your prompt, and it is working on it. So you will be able to see the tool call. Yes, you can see response 17 seconds it took. It's running this particular function which you are defined, your own function. Perfect. Completed. So it's list summarizing the top five stories of Hacker News site, and it's on Traffic and all five news nicely with the listed icons, and it gives a response time of 65.2 seconds. This will vary, depends on the speed of your system. Not bad with the local system, and we are able to call our own functions. And again, based on the external API speed, also it depends if it is running any function locally, then that should improve the speed. Okay, we ran the output with the Llama 3. Let's change this to Quen 2.5. This Quen 2.5 model. Let's see the output, how it changes. Okay, let's go ahead and run this. Same thing. It will take a couple of seconds. Let's see the output, because based on the agent capabilities, your information is more or less, it varies, depends on how much it tokens it generates. Okay, it's running. Let's wait. Okay, it's completed. Awesome. It looks Quen 2.5 or response is much more clear, and it gives more detail. For example, it gives author and bullet points. And it is better, right? You can see visually it is better than the previous one. However, it says URL made as a link and gives you nice UI. And you compare with this is the previous one with the Llama 3.1, and this is Quen 2.5 local version. Okay, one final note. Um, if you are having a requirement of having a complex function calling, there are multiple functions, and also you want more accuracy, better you go with the Llama 3.370 billion version or more. Okay, because this gives much more accuracy. If you have a better system configuration, you can run this locally. For example, if it is a 43 GB as a model size, at least you need to have 32 gig or maybe 42 gig of your VRAM. So if you can't afford to do that, you can go with some online version of Grok, or you can use API. They have some rate limit throttle, but still you will be able to use those functions. Okay, go ahead and explore. Let me know your comment. You like the video, like it, share it, and please subscribe it. Thank you.